Welcome to another TV with the Nokia Lumia 625, which is one of the cheapest and biggest smartphones by Nokia, by the Finnish smartphone maker, which is of course also available again in different colors. We have the brand new orange, green, of course also yellow, depending on which country. Not all of these will be available, but for example in Germany we have the orange, the black and the white one. Now the orange one is the one that we will unbox today. I think that's the status color, the premium color of this 625 that they want to sell the most ones in, and it's actually a nice looking device anyway. And also the other colors, it says it here again on the side, 625, and we have also for 300 bucks LTE built in, so 4G is possible with this phone for that low price, and we have a 4.7-inch screen, so even watching content like websites, movies or anything will be quite handy on this phone. And it's not actually that big. We will also compare it with the 925, which is a little bit smaller, an Apple iPhone 5 and a Samsung Galaxy S4 for example, of course, and we also have just the hands-on with even more devices that we compare the smartphone with, that we did before the unboxing, since now it's available. So we want to see the final hardware, software now just, and what's inside the box. On the back it says they have a Snapdragon processor inside, 512 megabytes of RAM. I can tell you that right now. Sounds like not that much, since premium smartphones have nowadays 2 gigs, but it's still quite fast due to the fact that we have Windows Phone and it's made for also slower or less hardware efficient or less hardware specific devices, but therefore the battery life could be quite good, since less good hardware or slower hardware needs also less battery life. With Nokia we have of course here Maps, here Drive and here Music, or Nokia Music, not here Music. Built in means that you can listen to free music, radio music, no advertisements, but skipping is limited, I think, for if you don't choose to go pro. Otherwise free offline maps also with here, and other features that I will show you later. So we have the phone right here, and we will just check out first the content and then get back to the phone. So we have also a little reminder, if you won't read the manual here, that you should not open up the device with a screwdriver. You don't need it, you just need your finger, lift up the top or the back, and then you are right inside the device to change the SIM card, micro SD and so on. I will show you in a second how that works. Otherwise we have also a detailed manual here with the same information. I will tell you right now, like for example, where the on and off switch is and so on and so on. It's in German right now, since we are in Germany of course, and there's no more languages. Otherwise you would get a full rack of paper with you. Nobody wants that, it's not good for the environment. So we have here a little micro USB charger. The device is of course also micro USB, and we have a 750 milliamp output from 100 to 240 volts, so you can use this worldwide, but otherwise 5 volts, 750 milliamps, so you need about 3 hours, 4 hours to charge a device. And you can see this is quite small, but you cannot actually change the cable here, so once this is broken you need to buy a new one, but usually they're not that expensive, like a micro USB cable like this. A CA189 by Nokia is the product name. Quite short and strong cable, and also quite good headphones usually by Nokia here inside the box. I haven't tried them yet, but I will, with no remote but a microphone here, made in Vietnam, the WH108 black, not in-ear, just standard headphones here, which I hope are quite good, since my Nokia Lumia 925 headphones were quite amazing, but I can't find them right now. It's kind of sad. So let's just put this to the side, and let's see what we have here inside the phone when we will just look at it. So you can see beautiful orange color, matches maybe even my green if I would be a flower. Not card size camera, but a really nice camera here in the back, which is also protected because it's 0.5 millimeter, a little bit more inside here the case. Same thing for the flash, and let's just take off the back covers to show you that you really don't need any help. You just need here a finger, lift it up like this, and you can see it popped already out, and you can just lift up now the device like that, And here you go, you have the back cover which you can change. And the nice thing about the back cover is it goes completely around the edges and everything of the device. So if you drop your phone, you can just change the cover and the scratches and dents and everything will be gone. And back cover is of course a lot more or a lot cheaper than just a smartphone, even though it's only 300 bucks. So what we have here is the 625, where you cannot change the battery actually, but you have a nice 5 megapixel camera, flashlight, micro SIM card reader and the micro SD card reader right below it. So there's 2 slots above each other. Otherwise here on the bottom, speaker and nothing else actually here that you could see here without the back cover on. Wrong way around. Just put it in back like that. Let's go a little bit closer. Readjust the focus, and you can see here that we have the battery, camera button, on and off switch, and volume control. On the top there's a 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the other side we have nothing. Just a nice little rubberish matte feeling, and on the bottom the micro USB for charging and data transfer. We have 8 gigs of space inside, but as you were able to see, we have micro SD here, which is of course nice for storage expansion. We have also a camera here on the front, some sensors, and on the back here the nice Nokia logo in the middle. On the bottom also the standard touch buttons by Nokia and Windows Phone. And what's nice about this device is that we have really round edges here. It feels quite nice, like with the Nokia Lumia 800, 900, 920, 925 and other devices by Nokia in the Lumia series. It really feels quite good, and we can still take off the back, so it's quite a plus I think, but exchangeable battery would be also nice. So let me go back a little bit here. So we can take out the Nokia Lumia 925 here, which is about the same in size, but hardware-wise double the performance I would say, and double the price. And you can see here that we have about the same thickness, but in terms of size, the 625 is a little bit longer here, and for looking at it from the front, also maybe 1mm here wider, but actually not much. Or yeah, it's really almost not noticeable. If you have both in your hands, you will feel that this is actually heavier, and this is maybe a little bit nicer in feeling since we have the metal here around the edges. But of course, for 300 bucks, this is quite a nice phone with also good camera, as you will see in our full review. Otherwise, we have here the Apple iPhone 5, so just had to see a little bit of a size comparison if you already know the Apple iPhone 5. You can see here from the front we have quite a big size difference. It still feels good in your hands though, and in terms of thickness they're about the same. Otherwise, of course, again double the price. And if you want a little bit of a bigger device, like the Samsung Galaxy S4, which has 5 inches compared to 4.7 inches, of course thickness, I have now a cover on top, it's about the same, but you can check out actually here that in terms of size, the Samsung is maybe a millimeter or 2 here longer. And otherwise, looking at it from the front, of course the screen on the Samsung is bigger, but you don't really need that big screen I think in an everyday use, and especially here, even with the sun shining and everything, you can still see everything here on the screen, even though it's not full HD and not even HD, but that's why the price is so low, and it's actually still a pretty good device. Fast, as you will see here. You can do anything here. I can even go here to the text messages, just open up a new one. And not only typing is quite quick, but also flipping the screen and everything. The animations look quite good, and I think yeah, there's not much negative to say about this phone, or I don't have anything right now to say negative about the phone, except for maybe the size is of course not perfect for everybody. This is the back camera. You can see the colors are quite good. It's fast, and I can also switch to the front camera, where we have also here HD, of course, with also quick speed, and can also do all kinds of animations, of course, since there's also Nokia software for that here pre-installed. And that's actually it from the first hands-on of the brand new Nokia Lumia 625 smartphone, which is a $299 US without a contract device, LTE, 4.7 inch, Windows Phone 8. And till next time, please tune in again. My name is Balazs Gal with the unboxing of this beautiful orange and other colors available phone. Till next time with the review, please tune in again and don't forget to subscribe.